Yo, what's up? This is Keith. I'm not with the team anymore. I suck. Anyway, I played Vanquish Soul K9. This deck's pretty good. I'm not better than my homie over here, Mr. Top 8. But he taught me how to play this deck very well, and I appreciate him. But
we played what, Nats 2023?
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to 757, shout out to 252, shout out to Justin, and shout out to all the boys. Just get through the deck profile, obviously the tokens.
You got what place again?
I got top 16 on the dot.
Top 16.
I got 16th. Deck list was pretty cool. I was at 41. I couldn't find a way to cut the last card. Obviously, that's not an excuse. I can cut the last card. But yeah, we played triple Raisin, triple Mad Love, triple Holy Sue. I only played 2 G along. I didn't think the third was necessary, along with most of the other cards there in my deck list. This card, pretty good. MVP of the Vanquish Souls was actually Borger. Not because of the burn, but because of the draws were just really good overall. And then the 1 Caesar. Everybody's on 1 Caesar. I think I like this at 2, but I just can't see 2. But Caesar just won me a lot of games off of the draws I got from the game 2s and 3s.
Did you ever miss the second Caesar?
The second Caesar, definitely. I missed it in game 3 versus Draco Tail because he super polyed my board away, and then he cleared my rock, so I was unable to even get back into the combo. The only reason I won that game is because I still had Joku plus Azuna in hand, and I was able to eat the fusion, and he was unable to recover from that. But other than that, the deck was pretty good. I wouldn't change any of the ratios. I think 3 of this is like unnecessary, and I think 1 of this is fine. You can play 2 if you would like. I did not play the 3 Sacred Souls. Sacred Soul, obviously mandatory. You got to play 3. You have to see this card. If you see this card with Holy Sue, Raisin, or Mad Love, you basically can't
just
get
any
in the
card.
game.
Yeah, any card.
You need the 1 start and then 1 trap. When I originally played this deck and got my last top here with this, I was on 2 trap because I felt like double Dark Hole was really good, but because other decks in this particular format have protection effects or they have effects to get back, the 1 is fine. You set it, you get the combo off, and actually this is how I actually got my top 16. I played against Yummy in round 8, and he allowed me to resolve start to search for the last attribute, and this was set, and I didn't use it on his turn, and I blew up his whole Yummy board and got into the game. That's it for the Vanquish Soul cards. I played 2 Azuna, 2 Joker, 1 Lupus, 1 Lantern, 1 Case for K9, and 1 Quick Play. I do not agree with playing 3 and 3 of this. I understand you got a bunch of 5s in the deck, but just like I said, playing multiple 5s does not win you games. You're not doing anything with the engines or the cards that we have access to in the rank 5 engine. This card was really good this whole tournament. This is actually how I beat the Yummy player. I top decked this off of Borger, and I already had a K9 monster in hand, which allowed me to OTK. Lantern was really good. I didn't agree with playing this card, but this card obviously came up where I opened up.
You're welcome.
Like opened up multiple K9 names, and I was able to use this. Like I had a hand in round 5 where I opened up Azuna, Joko, and this, and I'm like, I really bricked, but then I turned around and made a dice smasher and won the game, and then turned this into a ripper and set this card, and yeah. This engine is pretty good. I think that this is fine. I don't think you need more of these, like I said, but this engine was cool. You probably could get away with playing 3 Joku because Joku is just really good and he's a dark, but I would just stick with this for right now until we get to the YCS. Then you just play like the 1 reinforcement just to search for the 4, it's like the 4th Raisin. Hand traps, I played triple Imperm. Nobody's gonna agree with this because this card is pretty bad, but this is also how you beat the Draco Tail matchup, the Yummy matchup. I'm not gonna say the Luna Light matchup because even when I played this against Justin, this,
it's pretty good.
This is good, but it's like this is a very timing card. You have to time.
You just hit the goalie.
Yeah.
Bro. Just hit goalie. Just hit goalie. Don't overthink it, bro. Just hit goalie.
I guess. So, like for instance, against the Draco Tail, you have to hit the Ultra level 4 that searches. You have to hit the ability to add back 2 cards from the grave.
You just save it for big fusion.
Yummy, you keep this for the synchro.
You did not keep that in on Yummy.
For like game 1s, I think one of the games I had this, and he went synchro, attempt to add the 2 names from the deck, and I impermed him, and then he could not extend past that.
Oh, he just tagged out. He's bad.
That's the brick.
No,
he just tagged out, bro.
How you gonna tag out? I'm going first.
How you went first, and what do you improve?
No,
go ahead.
Anyway, whatever. This card was fair. There you go. This card was very fair. We played the 1 nib.
Okay.
I think 2 nib is necessary in the side, so I'll probably push this to the side. This card is really good. This card wins games paired with other hand traps.
Imperm's still crazy.
I played the 1 Kirikara. The coolest thing I did today was I played a Vanquish Soul K9 Mirror. He triggered every single card effect on his board from the rock all the way from the left to the right, and I tribute his whole board swung out for 9K, and he couldn't stop it. The double Bell, shout out to Justin once again. Bell just being a good earth and a good card to stop the effects, to bring back the effects, to add cards to grade.
And it's an attribute.
Yep, and then the 3 Ash, 3 Fool. I did not play Perulia. I don't own them, but if I did, I would play them in the main. I did get to side them because I got them before the tournament started, but I just don't own them, so I didn't get a chance to make this deck list how I would think I would have made it. But overall, 41 cards in the main deck. It was really good. Can't really complain on the ratios. Like I said, I would probably switch to a second Caesar and then switch up the ratios for the 5s. I guess extra deck would go next. Obviously, standard, play 3 rock. I played 1 SP, 1 Donner. This was for the guys who play the Baguska. Obviously, he showed me that if you get somebody Baguskas you need to be able to out it immediately. SP was just for if I had an issue with the 5s where I was unable to XYZ summon into something proper, or there was not a good choice. Like for instance, somebody he deburied me. I was able to take 2 5s and turn it into an SP, and in my inboard would be rock SP trap names in hand, and it wasn't just enough. And it's like pseudo good against like the yummy players, because like you can take the name out of the rotation, so they have to continue to extend and waste more cards in hand. I did play the C104 package. This was ass. This came up only in the Vanquish Soul Mirrors, and
that's all it's for, bro.
But
that's all K9.
I made this almost every time today, and like out of 8 rounds, it only resolved 3. And those were the 3 Vanquish Soul games, and it just won the game. But whatever, this card's whatever. The 1 Werewolf and the 1 Ripper. Ripper's goated. It does what it does. Werewolf smoked somebody today, and I think I'm happy I played this, because I didn't want to play extra like XCs that didn't do anything, but when I resolved this card, it won the game. The 1 Rocks, obviously Rocks is just there like for the ability to push over monsters that are over 3K, because you have to be able to either get over monsters or you have to use the cool ability where you're popping a card on field, and it has this inherent ability to just be a better card in the grind matchup against the Vanquish Soul K9 Mirror. Then you just got the Super Sky Blaster guy. He's good. I did not know when he hits the grave from any reason, he still pops a back row. I found that out.
That's the X card. That's the
Roselle
card.
Yeah, so I thought it was just when he sent from an ability, but he was whenever he goes to grave, period. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. But this card won me a game today. Obviously, lucky dice smasher. You win. If you roll dice, you roll dice. And then I just played the 1-107.
Did that ever come up for you today?
Against the yummy player in round 3. He put up a full wall. I got through all his effects. I went 2 5s, and I had to clear his board to attempt to play. I still lost that game, but this was kind of cool. I made this guy, and then you swing over everything and put him on nothing. And then he has is field spell quick play, and then it just, if you have something to back this card, you basically can win the game. I would probably cut this card for something a little better, because we thought about a card right before the tournament started and it was too late. The Chronomaly card, which this will probably end up being because it's an actual negate. But this card did come up 1 time. If I were to make any changes in the extra deck, if there were better 5s to play, I would cut this in all ways, shapes, and forms.
And what happened to that
Focus? Like Nash Knight at least? Or
we were
the other ones?
Would
you keep like Nash Knight?
No, like not like I'm keeping the Nash Knight, but like this engine. I would rather play like the the water one, the one that's like he can take a card and put it under anyway.
Talking about the rank up 101?
Yeah, rank up 101. So I would rather play 101. I was playing Volcasaurus and the rank 7
the
engine, the Gaia Charger, but I just need it. Yeah, the card's good if you're trying to OTK, but because of how the meta is, it's very impossible to like get that far. So you have to be playing cards that clear boards and get game on board immediately. But this was pretty good for the extra deck. I think it was fine. I probably, like I said, I would change one card in it, and that would be it. Sideboard, I'm gonna leave this card for the last card.
Don't show my tech down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 3 Lancia, 2 Pankratops, the 1 Harpies. I did have Lightning Storm, but I noticed I had 16 in my side deck, so I did cut 1 card. So I just cut the Lightning Storm, the 1 Tactics, the double book, double Perulia, and the 1 call by, and to be continued.
No, you could show them the secret tech. Show them the secret tech, man. Put everybody on
before
game.
I say something about this card, obviously Malice and all those other card game decks that just happened to banish. This was for Yummy and Vanquish Soul Mirror. This came up today in the Vanquish Soul Mirror where I special summoned this first, and I went inner battle, swing over the Ripper, effect, blow up the attempt to blow up his Snow Devil, and he went chain Snow Devil, and it didn't do anything. It just blew this up, and it cost him the game because when I went into my main phase 2, I went Holy Suit full effect, stole one of his guys, turned his 5 and my 5 into another rank 5, and then I just won the game. Harpies, it came up once against a random guy who was playing anti-meta. He set 5 pass, and I did this, and it worked, and I don't know how the hell that worked.
Yeah, Harpies good in the format.
But tactics all day, just whenever I've seen it, it's just tactics.
Yeah.
Book of Eclipse was good against the Yummy Mirror, the Vanquish Soul Mirror, and randomly I played against, actually played against a Luna Light guy.
Yeah.
And I impermed, and then I booked. And he was like, pass turn. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
He was bad. He was saying,
he just don't have him, obviously.
But 2 Perulia, I dropped it twice today, and it got ashed twice. So I can't say or nay for this card. Call by just being good.
Yeah, we know about call
and
by.
then Spice.
The sweet, saucy, Ally Justice Cycle Reader. Now, why don't you go ahead and explain these cards for the people that don't know?
Okay, so if you don't understand what this card does, but you understand what Bistils and DD Crow does, it banishes a card out of the deck. This card banishes 2. This card banishes 2 light monsters from the grave. So in the matchup against Yummy, when they go like effect, summon back 2, or they go quick play, summon back 2. Say I got 2 of these and I just happen to just draw.
No, you don't have to.
But yeah, I just got the 1. So they go like effect, shuffle back, bring back 2. You just go activate Cycle Reader, target.
Target the link 1.
Yep, target link 1.
They typically put, they typically put 2 to,
Yep, you just target
So you just hit both the link. Either they're going to have 2.
Target the problem
Either they're going to have
card.
2 or 3 link 1s in the grave. If they have 3, then they get 1 back. But if
So
they only got 2, typically they don't have 2 in combo.
Ideally,
or banish the 2 1-offs.
Yeah,
true.
So this card was just phenomenal in the 2 games I played. Like I resolved this in my final match, and he didn't know what the hell the card did. So he was like, "I guess you resolved it." I banished his link 1, and then I didn't know I could banish the multiples, but that's me being stupid. Yeah.
Okay.
But I banished the link 1 and a random level 1, and then he passed turn.
All right, and it also hit the Fiendsmith stuff, which is super popular. So if anybody playing the Fiendsmith version of the Yummy deck, they get double punished. And a Draco Tail players, y'all could literally infinite this on them. It's not once per turn, and you could keep adding it back every turn. So you can just improve the Yummy matchup indefinitely. So this is a good card for the format.
Yep, and then like I said, sideboard wise, I didn't think Pankratops was the greatest, but Pankratops is Pankratops. I would probably just cut this for more back row removal, and then play the 3rd Book of Eclipse, and then this will probably get pushed to the main. This will probably get pushed to the main because these cards are just good. But that's it. Thank you for doing the deck list. We'll see y'all guys at California, and we are out.